Doug loves fine art, fast cars, and the better things in life. But his greatest love is his 55-meter yacht. It can reach a top speed of 17 miles per hour.
You've actually got to just sometimes pinch yourself to say, do I really own this?
He employs 13 full-time crew, 52 weeks a year, to provide him and his guests with around-the-clock 7-star service.
I never say no to that. Turquoise glasses as well. All the best.
You have to spend it on something. There's a limit to how many houses you can have and private air travel, so therefore a lot of people come to the conclusion, I'm going to have one of these.
He bought Turquoise second-hand and spent over £3 million completely refurbishing the 4 decks and 10 rooms to his own design.
I think I'd have to say that everything you look at's expensive on this yacht.
Doug's also added powerful jet skis and underwater scooters. Accessories can cost up to £1 million extra. But for some owners, bigger is better. Kibmet II was one of the biggest boats exhibited at the Monaco Yacht Show last year and is owned by American billionaire Shad Khan.
If you have to ask what it costs, you probably can't afford it, so.
His net worth is estimated at almost £3.5 billion. He owns Fulham Football Club and the Jacksonville Jaguars American football team. But his biggest challenge was building the 95-meter Kibmet II with a gross tonnage weighing the same as 66 blue whales.
A lot of times, size becomes a factor.
Shad had a vision for 5 decks, 8 staterooms, a personal wellness center, and a helipad. And he also had a clear idea of the color scheme.
For lack of a better word, I would say champagne and caviar, that it's light and dark. You know, it took really not only a village, it took a city to build it, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
Pascal Raymond and Brit Jason Macquarie were responsible for the interiors. They haven't seen Kibmet II since it was fully completed.
No, this is really good. It reminds you a little bit of the deco that you have when you used to cross the Atlantic. So it's a touch of glam and elegance. If you look at the staircase, every lady with a beautiful evening dress would like to go down the staircase to join the group and have a drink. We bring a dream.
They're here to inspect an elaborate chandelier fitted after the yacht was launched.
Fantastic. We had this space between the glass lift. It was a nice way to bring some color, some light.
The chandelier contains hundreds of individually hand-blown glass pieces.
It's extremely intricate, but it's extremely heavy. So I think it's around 270 kilos. On a boat, you have to take out all the vibration, so it's well supported because it's obviously extremely dangerous.
Now I'm going to show my favorite spot, the toilet in the spa.
Shad's brief was followed even in the smallest of rooms.
I love it because we're talking about dark and light. This is what you're having. And it's a dark room with a sort of light source in the center. The walls are curved and it's really influenced by Persian art.
With interiors like this costing over £20 million, everything has to have a wow factor.
When you design something, you have to have the cost in mind, but at the same time, you can't just think of money, because if you think of money, we stop thinking of ideas.
I can't remember even how many TVs we have in this yacht.
Yeah. It's
I
quite
think
a lot
it's
of
over
TVs.
100.
Yeah.
I think it's over 100, so.
Crew can earn over £40,000 tax-free a year, and as much as £9,000 in a single tip. Just outside of Monaco is a boot camp for wannabe yacht crew.
Lean in, plate in line with the table.
Here trainees have to impress their tutor, Terry Gilmore.
Right.
We teach them how to do silver service, we teach them how to do Russian service, butler service, we teach them to do bedrooms, bathrooms, back of house, which includes even holding a tea towel.
Terry started out as a labourer in Dorset, but gave it up for a more lucrative career. He's spent 30 years on super yachts, serving the world's most demanding clients.
I'd like you to serve, please. And this is somebody coming in to do the course for the first time. He's never done silver service and he wants to work on yachts. Well, the ultimate is that you have to be able to do silver service. As you can see, he's just dropped his fork. On average, we have 30, 40 applicants a day looking for work. And out of those 30 to 40 applicants, we may have 2 or 3 that we think are suitable for yachts. It is an attractive industry which attracts attractive people. It's as simple as that. And that's what's required. The extra is that they're pretty good instead of pretty awful. He doesn't know what he's doing. And boy, he's just been sacked.
As well as training them, Terry also provides crews for super yacht owners.
Let's say you had 6 Miss Worlds on your boat and the owner's wife wasn't as attractive as the others. Of course she's going to get upset. It's human nature, is it not? So you just make sure that you've got 1 Miss World and 5 others not so attractive. There's an art of clearing the table. There is an art of speaking at the table to the guests. There's certain words you don't say. The worst one is awesome. What? I mean, who says what? You say pardon. I did have to sack someone once for saying potatoes at the table. It was to do with royal circles, and you do not speak at the table. And this girl said, potatoes, sir. Quite simply, if you're not what the owner requires or the captain requires, you're off.
On super yacht Seaflower, the crew are all well aware of the rules of the job. They are busy preparing for the arrival of their thrill-seeking Scottish owner, Lord Irvin Laidlaw. Lindsay from Glasgow is one of Lord Laidlaw's 8 full-time crew, earning nearly $30,000 a year as a stewardess. It's an all-consuming job.
Making beds, daily chore. We always want it to look like it's never been slept in before. It's what people come to expect on a super yacht.
Head stewardess Kaylee, who comes from Bournemouth, earns nearly $40,000 a year. She's responsible for the upkeep of every little item.
You have to have an overwhelming attention to detail, and basically everything has to be absolute perfection. Our role is to worry about it and then worry about it some more.